Right, we're not going to talk about the Villa game. Let's play some Football Manager. Hello guys, and welcome to the Chasing Pack here with Liverpool. And yes, we have played a couple of games since the Juventus and the Manchester City episode, which was obviously a great episode. As you can see, we continued that form. We have got a couple of wins, 4-1 in both of the games. As you can see here, Watford, yeah, pretty convincing to be fair. Put out a slightly weakened side, only a slightly one, just to rest a few players here and there, bring some of the youngsters forward. And as you can see, one of those youngsters being the Frenchman, Anthony Goddard, with a couple goals, and then another youngster is the Spaniard in there with Mariba, who gets also on the goal sheet. And yeah, and then they get a bit more experienced player in Bobby Firmino picking up a goal as well. So yeah, looking good. As for the other game in our group stage with obviously the Champions League, it was against Zulut Vargam, and as you can see, should have been maybe a lot more. They got a goal, which was actually a deflected goal. We won't talk about deflected goals. And yeah, it was nice to see Ruben Neves gets himself a hat-trick there, back to pretty much full match sharpness now since his knock. Yeah, it's great that some of our players are now starting to come back from their injuries and stuff. So in today we have got, the reason why I've rested a few players, it's the Merseyside derby away at Goodison. That is what is going to be coming up. And then we've also going to have a Carabao Cup game, yes, the 4th round against Sheffield Wednesday, who are in the Championship. So that should be an interesting one, because obviously I'll put out more of a sort of a lesser side with that one. So Sheffield Wednesday have got maybe an opportunity to do something there. Hopefully they won't, but because obviously we are defending that particular trophy. But first up though, yeah, Merseyside derby against the Toffees. So here are the two teams going into this one. As you can see, Neil Warnock, even though they're at home, going very defensive with his side. 2 banks of 4 there, and it's sort of like being the meat in the sandwich is a kebab in here, where linking them together. Poor old Danny Loader out on his own. Maybe he's going to have a bit of a torrid time, if they can get the ball to him. But it's interesting that, considering the home side, that they come very defensive with this one. I think, if I remember, they are 6th in the Premier League, so they're not doing too bad, but maybe they just don't feel as though they can attack us. I don't know, but we're going to attack him with our side. We've got our normal back 4, Alisson in goal, Bentancur, Mariba in that midfield, Bobby kind of playing more of this cam role rather than playing as a striker. Asensio and Anthony are out on the wings, and then we've got Lautaro Martinez is leading the line. As you'll be noticing just over here on the bench, yes, Kylian Mbappe is back from his injury. He's not fully match fit, but I hope to bring him on in the second half to get him that match sharpness back. Yeah, it's good to see that. But anyway, let's see now if we can get 3 points away at Goodison. So 2 teams march out here across Stanley Park. Yes, not too far away, is it? We can actually see the top of Goodison from Anfield. If you sort of stood on the top of the stadium, you know what I mean, you'd be able to see it right across Stanley Park there, not too far away at all. And it's Everton that are going to get the first highlights here, as it puts it in from the free kick, headed away initially. It's going to come back to Wilfred Zaha here. Just lays it back to Gabavin. Chance maybe, but we can maybe get a counter-attack as Bentancur knocks it up here to Lautaro. He's had to kind of hold it up a little bit, but he's managed to get away here. He's still going all the way, goes for it, but it's straight into the arms of Pickford. So it's a chance for us now as Trent puts one in from the corner. Joe Gomez is coming in, but unfortunately it's gone over the bar. Throw in now for Everton down this side as Mings throws it into Loader. Loader just lays it back to him, looking to pressurise and get the ball back off him, but they're working this well. They've got it out here to Torre. He's managed to get into the box here. Can we make sure we stay on our feet and don't bring him down? It's a chance here, and they've actually got in with Wilfred Zaha coming in on that far side. We just didn't pick him up, and they have taken the lead just before half time. That's poor defending from us. As you can see here, Torre, we should have dispossessed him with the ball here. We had 2 players on him, but he was just able to just lay it back. Mings then puts the ball in, and in comes Zaha, and I think it's Andy Robertson he's up against there, and he just gets the jump on him. So we do go into the break and we are trailing, and as you can see, not brilliant with the shots. 8 of them we've had, only 1 of them on target. We've had a lot of the possession, but we've not really done anything with it. Not playing particularly well considering I rested players for this game. But yeah, it's Everton are controlling things at the moment, and I'm sure they'll probably shut up shop even more now, having that lead. So it's Everton with a throw on the far side. Mings on the line to Loader. Loader just like clays us inside, but nicely read there from Bobby Firmino. Bobby now plays it here to Mariba. Mariba goes for the shot, and we know what he can do from that range, and he buries it into that bottom corner. The outstretched arms of like Jordan Pickford, basically, you know, well, outstretched arms from Jordan Pickford is about like that far, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? But there we go. That's Mariba. Yeah, he's just looking world class at the moment, isn't he? Like at 20 or 21 years of age. Yeah, what a great find he's been. So a few players not playing particularly well, got around to about the sort of 60 minute mark, and I'm going to make some changes. As you can see, Anthony's probably like the worst. He's playing like 6.4. We got a few 6.5s in there as well, and it seems to be our front line that's not like, you know, playing particularly well. So Kylian Mbappe will come on for Anthony, back for obviously from that injury. And what do I do here? I might actually move Bobby. No, actually. No, I'm going to actually give the Frenchman a go. He's done well, like, you know what I mean? He seems to do well when we bring him on. Let's see what he can do in the Merseyside derby. We're going to take Lautaro Martinez off. So, yeah, going to bring young Antoine on instead. So, corner, Trent puts this one in. Can we get on the end of it? We can't initially. It has come here to Andy Robertson. Choose the right option this time, Andy. Get the ball in the box. Don't try and shoot. Please get it in. He has done this time. Goddard's there. It was agonizingly going into that top corner, but it just drifted away. It looks like Andy's now picked up a thigh strain, so we're going to, like, you know, take him off now. So, young Elias Mendes will come on for the injured Andy Robertson there. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to go towards a draw here. We need to, like, you know, see if we can maybe just in the last sort of 15 minutes just nick it, I think. Well, there was no further action, unfortunately, and it's ended 1-1, which is really frustrating considering the amount of shots that we had in that game. It's the amount that were on target is the downside, you know what I mean? We should have won this game. As you can see, stats wise, it was all in our favour, and we just didn't execute it well enough. A few players just having like off days. Yeah, Everton will be probably the happier of the two sides, because I'm definitely not happy with that. Poor result. At the end of the day, we should have done much better. And yeah, let's see if, like, you know, we can get ourselves through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, because that is what is up next. Okay then, it is Carabao Cup time, and it's always a somber mood because yes, we are travelling to Hillsborough, and if any of you are aware of the football world, I mean, you surely know all about Hillsborough, but yeah, it's very poignant for obviously us Liverpool fans, and especially, well, not just especially me, but I actually know someone that obviously passed away when that all happened. It was a brother of a friend of mine at the time, like, and yeah, it's always a sorrow time that should never have ever happened. But anyway, it's time to take on Sheffield Wednesday in this particular competition that we are obviously the holders of. I've made obviously some significant changes. I've also brought in Kylian Mbappe up top just to give him that match sharpness. This is what this game will be for. But we can, as you can see, Nick Pope is going to be in goal because domestic goalkeeper. Our different back four with Declan Rice going to have the armbands. We've got Mendes, Nico Williams, Lowen, and obviously Rice. Then we've got Ruben Neves, and then we've got Montoya Hernandez, who another one of our youngsters is playing particularly well. So he's come in there. Asensio is actually going to play behind Mbappe. So there's like our experience, like sort of link. Anthony going to play out on the right. Curtis Jones is actually back from his injury now, so he's going to get some match fitness by coming in on that left hand side. As for Sheffield Wednesday, there's no one that's really sort of like, you know, names wise that are jumping out that you can turn around and go like, oh yeah, I'm surprised he's there. There's no one really like that. So on paper this should be okay. It's not on paper though, is it? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see how this one goes. So we got our first highlight as Anthony throws the ball into Asensio. Ruben Neves now. A great ball here to Curtis Jones. Takes it down well. Can he like find anyone? He's gone for Mbappe, but he's headed it straight into the arms of their goalkeeper. So long clearance from their keeper, and it's going to work out. Has it worked well? No, Lowen's like managed to mark that player in particularly, and then, like, you know, play the ball here to Anthony as he's actually coming in on this side and lost the ball. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Mackenzie for them goes for this, but luckily for us, it's a wayward shot. But Anthony there, stay in your lane, mate. Do you know what I mean? Where you trying to go with that one? So throwing for Sheffield Wednesday on the far side as they throw it down the line here, looking to try and get the ball back off them, but they're controlling the ball particularly well at the moment. But it's good pressure from us, and we've like forced them into an error here as Rice now pushes forward. Neves, great ball out here. Anthony now looking to maybe get the ball in the box. He actually lays it back here to Nico Williams, gets it back from him. Anthony now flips this one in. That's a lovely little sort of stooping header there from Montoya. And he's picked up his 5th goal of the season for the youngster. He really is we've got 2 great midfielders with him and Mariba. Really, and to be fair, I didn't even. This is all down to my scouts. I've got to praise my scouts massively because one, I wouldn't have known about Mariba at Barcelona when we picked him up, and Montoya Hernandez here was actually one of our players, but I didn't know nothing about him because I tend to forget. You probably maybe the same. You play the game about obviously the 18s and the 23s. Sometimes I keep forgetting to keep an eye on them, but that's why you have scouts. So yeah, it was good that he's been sort of highlighted and he's took his chance in the first team really well. And here's maybe a chance for a much experienced player in Kylian Mbappe. He's down. Stankovic there has took him down. He's used all his nous there and all his skills at Kylian, and now it's his chance to get on the score sheet himself as he steps up and buries it. And yeah, it's 2-0, and we're looking nice and comfortable a little bit now, but not too comfortable, so 20 minutes in, 2-0 up. Yeah, looking good. So we go into the break, 2-0. Yeah, fairly comfortable, to be fair. Sheffield Wednesday haven't caused us any issues, as you can see, not even had a shot on target, but could all change in the second half if we get a little bit complacent. We just need to make sure that we're focused and we see the game through. So it is the second half now as Mackenzie throws it in. Chance maybe for Wednesday to get something here, but Lowen's headed it away. So when he gone as far as a Sheffield Wednesday player, a chance here for them to do something as he plays it out here to Mackenzie, but well intercepted by Asensio and a great first time ball. Mbappe's through one-on-one. Can he do it? No, he can't. Well saved by the keeper. And not only that, Mbappe wasn't able to keep it in and has put it out for a goal kick. So throwing for us on this nearer side. Anthony now into Asensio. We've done that a few times in this game. Knocked back here to Neves. Nicely balling, but no one really attacked it. It's come here to Curtis Jones. And Anders just lays it off to Mendes. And well, another youngster has now decided to get on the score sheet. Maybe not a youngster that you'd expect. It's our left back, Elias Mendes, with his first goal for the club. And yeah, took it really well. Nicely done. The few youngsters working here to, you got Curtis Jones, Hernandez, and then Mendes coming in on this, and he just catches the keeper out on that near post. And what a strike there for your first goal for your new club. So long ball played out by the keeper, but it's gone straight to Curtis Jones, and he can lay this one into Mbappe. Surely this time, no. Yeah, that's match sharpness. It's got to be, surely. I mean, he hit it just straight at the keeper. That's just not good, is it really? But that corner just doesn't come to anything to go straight to the goalkeeper. So we're around about sort of 10 minutes or so to go. We're just going to make a few changes just in case we pick up any injuries. So we're just going to rest a few players here now. So we're going to, like I say, it's 10 minutes or so to go, making all 3 changes. Neves, Curtis Jones and Asensio all coming off. Neves is actually only coming off because of the yellow card. And I've got Hernandez on the yellow card as well. So Jordan Henderson will come on for him. We've got Mariba is going to come on for Asensio. And then Elliott's going to come on for Curtis Jones and play over on that left-hand side. But like I say, probably nothing will happen now. It's only 10 minutes or so left in the game. Well, we do have a highlight as Williams just throws this one here to Jordan Henderson. Played inside. Anthony, nicely done. Here's Mariba now. Plays this one out to Elliott. The new sort of subs, playing well together. Elliott though just not able to get it in initially, but he has got it on the second attempt, but it's headed away. It's actually going to come here to Jordan Henderson, back from Hernandez. Henderson now sees an opportunity for Mendes now out on this left-hand side. What can he do? He plays it in. This time Mbappe does get his second. I mean, he got his first from the penalty spot, but this time open play. He has eventually managed to slot it in past this keeper. Because those two had a little bit of a battle in this particular game, and this time it is Mbappe that has come out on top. But nice play from our left back here, Mendes, looking like a real good backup to Andy Robertson, and eventually will be the left back because Andy is now 29, I think he is. So. But yeah, a very convincing win as we come to the end of the game. And yeah, there we go. 4-0. Yeah, didn't really trouble us. And as you can see, I don't even think they had a shot in that second half. I think we still had 3 from the first half. So yeah, wasn't really much of a test, was it? And it was good to see that the young lads and stuff like really came forward, and it's them that have really, you know, obviously with Mbappe getting in there as well, but it's mainly the young. I mean, saying that, Mbappe's like what? He's only what? He's still fairly young, isn't he? 25. Do you know what I mean? So he's not like, you know what I mean, he's coming to the end of his career or anything like that. So yeah, good win. Great to see. Would have been nice if, like, you know, we got the result against Everton, but yeah, those are the breaks. So I'm just going to show you the League Cup, or the Carabao Cup, you know, the quarterfinal draw just in a second. But just before we do that, just wanted to show you that, like, you know, for October, Young Player of the Month, we came first and second with Antoine Godard getting like the actual award, and then it's nice to see Iliax or Ilie, or I'm not even sure you say that first name, Mariba's coming in second spot, like, you know what I mean. So it's good to see our youngsters are getting recognition for their good play. And also, just to cap it off, yeah, Mariba picked up like goal of the month as well. So yeah, he's just, yeah, he like I say, he's 21 years of age, and what a find. So the 8 teams going into the quarterfinal draw are ourselves: Arsenal, Norwich, West Ham, Chelsea, Newcastle, West Brom, and Wolves. Who do we want? Don't really mind, to be fair. Like, you know what I mean? I think at the end of the day, like, you know, it's the teams that don't want us, isn't it? More than anything, like, you know. So it would be nice if we got maybe not a Chelsea or an Arsenal. But apart from that, like, you know what I mean, we'll see what happens. So first team out of the bag is Newcastle, and they will play West Ham. Then it's Arsenal against Wolves. It's Chelsea against West Brom. So we're actually going to be up against Norwich. So yeah, and we're at home. So a pretty decent draw, to be fair, against Championship side in Norwich. So going from one Championship side in Sheffield Wednesday to another. Norwich probably give us a little bit more of a sterner test. I'm just going to have a quick look, see where they are and they actually are leading the Championship. Just wanted to give it a like sort of a look at it, and leading it quite well. 10 points clear of like the chasing pack there, like, you know. So. And as you can see, Sheffield Wednesday at the wrong end of the table. So yeah, Norwich will definitely give us a much sterner test regarding like this particular competition. As we've obviously, you know, we played obviously against Everton, and obviously other teams have played in the Premier League. So we are still sitting top of that after 10 games. But as you can see, the gap at the top it's only 2 points, and we've got the chasing pack there, not too far behind at all. So much better. I prefer this in a way, rather than just like running away with the league and stuff like that. It gives us a bit more of a challenge and stuff, you know, and some of the, like, you know, the usual suspects are there, like in Arsenal, City, and like at Tottenham. Everton not too far on the peripheral, but as for Manchester United and Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea not having the best of seasons, are they? Down in 12th spot there, like, but yeah, we'll see how things go regarding that in the next episode anyway, guys. And yeah, you take care out there, stay safe, and thank you so much for tuning in. Tell all your friends about the channel. I'll catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.